We're taking on the Rainbow River.
We don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna go do it. Well, hey there, guys. We've driven a little bit north, which I guess is the only direction we could have driven in.
That's right.
Since the last time you guys saw us, we were at the southernmost point in the United States, but we're now in Central Florida.
Yeah, we've spent the last couple of days at Disney's Fort Wilderness Campground. We did something that we don't normally do. We always go into the parks when we're at Walt Disney World, but this time we didn't do any parks so that we could just explore the campground.
Yeah, we've always wanted to just kind of hang out at the resort, and we've never stayed at Fort Wilderness before, and it's always been on our bucket list. So we thought we'd just get a little downtime in there. We also did get a few little rides in. We rode the monorail and the Skyliner and a boat across Seven Seas Lagoon to some of the resorts to get some food. They even had some food trucks at Fort Wilderness Campground there, and we got to get some good food in.
Yeah, we met some friends from Omaha who'd come down to Disney World, and so we met with them, Dan and Teresa, and had a really good visit with them.
Yeah, so it was a refreshing time for us, and we really, really needed it after go, go, go for a while. Speaking of go, 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 the next couple of days we do have some fun things in store. We're going to be at 2 state parks to do 2 things that we've never done before.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Today we're in Rainbow Springs State Park. From the 1920s to the 1970s, this was a privately owned tourist attraction.
Yeah, it closed in the 1970s when the larger theme parks like Disney opened up and lured their visitors away. But it reopened in the 1990s as a state park, and we're glad it did because we're looking forward to exploring today.
Oh, Jimmy, you're going to like this.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Well, Rainbow Springs produces 600 million U.S. gallons of fresh water each day. And that doesn't come from one big bubbling spring, but actually multiple smaller vents.
We got here at 8 o'clock on a Thursday morning, and there's hardly anyone here, but you do want to make sure you get here early, especially on weekends and holidays, because they do reach capacity and close their gates, and they don't let anyone else in.
So there are several trails you can hike here at the park. You can check those out at alltrails.com or grab one of their maps here when you get on site. We're taking a short paved trail that has a couple boardwalks, great views of the lush greenery, views of the river, and features a waterfall. Well, that was a nice little hike, wasn't it?
It was beautiful.
We got great views of the river And now we're going to get some views on the river. We're going kayaking.
Yeah, this is our first time kayaking and we're taking on the Rainbow River.
We don't know what we're doing, but we're going to go do it. Well, there are a variety of kayaks available for rent here. You can rent them by the hour or by the day. Paula and I went with a tandem for the day, and it is $64.
We're going to kayak from the head springs to the campground and back. It's 2.6 miles round trip. It should be gentle waters, which is good for us since this is our first time.
And we're off, Paula. Okay, here we go.
Well, we made it to the campground turnaround area and we're headed back upstream.
It has been awesome.
It has.
I have really enjoyed it. I think I see some kayaking in our future.
Maybe so.
Well, what did you think about your first kayaking experience?
I loved it. It was a lot of fun. We had a little difficulty, but not too much. I thought we did pretty well.
All in all, for first timers, I thought we looked pretty good out there.
Not any worse than anybody else, I think.
Right? We didn't flip over,
No.
so that's always
We
good.
didn't run into anybody.
We didn't run into anybody. For the most part, we went in the direction we wanted to. Occasionally, we'd be like, no, you're supposed to be going the other direction. But all in all, it was a lot of fun. I can definitely see us doing a lot of kayaking
And that
in the
river
future.
is gorgeous.
It is so gorgeous. Now, we're not ready to take on any whitewater just yet.
No, not just yet.
But it was a lot of fun, and I definitely would like to do it again. It's kind of hard to leave Rainbow Springs State Park behind. We had a great time here today, but we do have another state park to explore tomorrow, so we'll check in with you guys then. So we drove an hour from Rainbow Springs State Park to nearby Silver Spring State Park to do the second thing that we've never done before.
And that is to take a ride on the world-famous glass-bottom boats.
Yes.
We're going to get to see whatever kind of marine life there is. We're going to get to see maybe a gator.
And oh, by the way, some springs.
Oh yeah, Mammoth Spring, which is the head spring, and a bunch of other feeder springs.
We may even see some props that are left over from a television set from a long, long time ago. The tour itself takes about 30 minutes. Tickets are $13 each. They depart every 15 to 20 minutes.
Every day of the year.
Every day of the year, 365 days a year. It is recommended that you get reservations because it does often sell out and you don't want to miss out.
Right.
We're about to board, so I guess we better go.
Let's go.
Well, that glass bottom boat tour was pretty cool, wasn't it?
It was. I loved it.
It was a whole lot of fun. Got to see some beautiful sights along the way, saw a little bit of marine life, and we learned something interesting.
Yes, when we first got here and we were walking around, I said, this looks like a jungle that Tarzan would have been in. And we found out that 6 Tarzan movies were filmed here.
Yeah, along with a lot of other movies,
Right.
some James Bond stuff. Tom Cruise filmed part of Legend here back in the day. It's got a lot of deep roots with the entertainment industry.
It does.
So that was a great thing to do here at Silver Spring State Park, but there's another thing that we decided we wanted to do here. We enjoyed that kayaking at Rainbow Springs State Park so much that we decided to take on another kayaking trail here at this park, and today we're going solo.
Right. We're not doing the tandem kayak. We're doing the individual.
We're going to see if it's a little easier to maneuver by ourselves, or if we enjoyed yesterday's experience more. We'll let you know after we figure that one out. Well, the individual kayak is much easier to maneuver, isn't
They're
it?
much easier.
It has been so much fun out here.
It is. It's beautiful today. It's sunny and the water is
Perfectly
it's
clear.
like jewels. I mean, it's just shiny and it's gorgeous.
We've seen a number of alligators and turtles and
Fish.
birds and
Birds,
fish, and not a whole lot of people. It's not very
it's
crowded
been-
today.
Right. It's been kind of slow feeling today.
We've got a little bit left to go on this trail. It's about a 2 mile.
2 mile,
You get about 2 hours for $40 a person
Right.
to just kind of do the loop and explore the little coves out here and just kind of spend as much time as you want out here, as long as you get back within the 2
Right.
hours. No need to rush, though. You've got
Right.
ample time to just kind of hang out and drift a little bit and
Check out all the springs.
check out all the springs and little nooks and crannies and
Right.
see what lurks around every corner.
gorgeous.
It's been a lot of fun.
It has.
Well, I gotta say, I like this kayaking thing.
Me too.
I think we found a new hobby. This is not the last time we will kayak on
Right.
this trip.
But you know what? There's another thing I like.
I bet
Yeah.
I can read your mind.
What?
You like eating.
Yes. I want to get cleaned up and go find something to eat.
Is it wrong to say on camera to your wife, you like eating?
I think it is wrong.
I like eating more than she does. So
You can only get away with it this one time.
that's right. And it was only because it was already on your mind. So we ended up eating at a place called Mojo's.
Yeah, it was just about 5 minutes away from Silver Springs, and we were hungry.
And it was really, really good.
It was good.
We had a couple of their specialty items, and one of them had one of my favorite names probably of something we've ever eaten, and that was...
The hot mess. And it was seasoned waffle fries covered with white queso cheese, with Cuban roast pork, bacon, and barbecue sauce. And it was a lot.
It was really, really good. We also had a southern chicken sandwich, which was fried chicken served on a brioche bun. It had some house-made Cajun ranch and, of course, all the fixins. It was really, really good.
It was
We
good,
highly
too.
recommend it if you're in the Silver Springs area. And Silver Spring State Park really is a multi-day state park. Not only do they have the glass bottom boats and the kayaks, but there's a lot of trails there.
We checked out a little bit.
Checked out a little bit. Would have really liked to have explored a lot more, but we just didn't have time. And there's just so much to explore in Florida that we're going to have to save for another trip.
Yeah, we loved Rainbow Springs as well. And there are a bunch of different springs throughout Florida. I think it's at 1,000 that we'd love to visit.
Yeah,
so,
we hope to be kayaking there for years and years to come. But we're going to have to leave Florida now. It's been awesome. But the next time you guys see us on camera, we're going to be in Georgia.
That's it for our mission. What's your mission? We got here 3. Okay.
Well, Rainbow Springs produces $600 million, but actually from multiple small jets. Not jets, vents. Yeah, it closed in the mid-70s when the large theme porks. Yeah, and in the mid-70s it closed because there were too many airplanes flying overhead. This thing is hitting me right in the head. I'm sorry.
Today, what is happening?
Paula and I went with a tandem bike. Tandem, not a bike, it's a kayak.
And we're going to get to see, well, I don't know what I'm saying. I shouldn't have said they originated here. Okay, let's start again.
What just happened?
Okay, go again. Go.
Well, hey there, guys. It's Jimmy here. Our mission in every episode of this vlog is to share one of our fun-filled adventures with you guys. But our greater mission in life is to share our hope and happiness with you. One of the ways we do this is by giving away digital copies of my book, There Is Joy for You, which we believe will help you in your own spiritual journey. You can get it at no cost by dropping by jimmybrown.com, scrolling down to the book, and clicking on the download button to read it on your favorite device. There is no list to join and no price to pay. It's just our way of trying to be a blessing to you. It's only 39 pages long, so it won't take you long to read it. I hope you'll check it out. You want it, I want it, we all want it. The good news is God wants us to have it too. There is joy for you.